Yo, well, what up? What up, everybody? I had to restart this live real quick because I forgot. I'm using the free one, so I had to go through that whole thing. Oh, shit, oh, So, like I was saying earlier, the live that I did earlier tonight, um, I'm gonna do the part two tomorrow. Um, yeah, because I like that topic. I like that conversation, and it's definitely a something I'm definitely going. I was thinking I could turn that into like a series or something. But I just have to wait and see how that should play out. So until then, see who pop up in here. 'Cause nobody pop up in here. I see I got somebody watching, but nobody pop up in here. I have no problems with any of this shit. But I was watching some of them old talk shows from the '90s, and the mindset of people is definitely different then than what it is today. You know, even though there's still a lot of the same conversations, um, it's just different. Like the studio audience and listening to them to react and respond to things that the panel was talking about. Yeah, it's a trip. You know. But shout out to Donahue, for being one of them talk shows that allow brothers and sisters to come up there and discuss uh, black issues. You know, Geraldo, you know, and many others. Definitely appreciate that. Because a lot of times what we want to talk about gets shunned away. Here they go talking about this again. You know, yeah, you damn right. I'm gonna keep on talking about it, whether you like it or not. You know. But I feel comfortable in this position of coming on here and talking some real shit. You know, definitely appreciate that. You know, because there's enough channels out there that you know, like they got that. Like, shit, y'all want to talk about it? So hey, you ain't gonna find that over here. You know, and I understand that. What I talk about, what I bring to the table, is not going to appeal to the masses because the only way you can have a mass is you have to have sheep, and if you have the sheep, they will follow whatever it is. You know, and I say that they don't talk about, but what I talk about is different, you know. So, I'm gonna keep on talking. Yo, appreciate the two viewers. Yeah. So, oh yeah, we definitely gonna get back to the Israel topic too. Yeah, it's real interesting on what's going on out there too. I find it quite interesting how the tables. It seemed like they're turning, but we just have to, you know, like with anything, gotta wait and see. Because what you may be thinking is happening, they'll they'll flip the script in a heartbeat. Yo, Lonnie, well, I'm on my other phone. It went. Oh, damn, that's ugly. Yo, Irony, what's going on? Man, got alive just about to crash. Oh, okay. No, I can't. That was crazy. That's hella crazy. Oh yeah, everything is good. I've I found my niche that I didn't really find. I just had to let it come out the box. So so that's why the topics that you know the topics I talk about, you know, yeah, I might have brought them up before, but never really just delve into it and put that like as a forefront. Oh well, shoot, you know, because like like when I go onto other channels and I hear what they be talking about, you know, and it ain't no disrespect to anybody, but like when the topic is like pills and being addicts and stuff like that, those are very good topics to have and discuss. But when it comes to the black community, yeah, addiction is there, but it's different. It's different because how we got there is different how everybody else got there, and that's what you know the phrase of peeling the layers back. Those are one of the things where you got to peel the layers back. You know, it wasn't showing a spot to type. But, oh, you know what? Hey, I was just thinking about that. That actually has happened to me a couple times. I'll be tripping. I'll be like, wait, hold up. Why can't I? And then I'll go out, come back in, and it's still doing that. I'm like, I don't know why it does that. That's some weird shit. Funny you brought that up. I actually thinking about your niche last week. Oh, okay. I think you should rebrand your page and do like a 2 or 3 night a week dark side of the community. That's not. Hey, that's. Shit, that's a pretty good idea. Um, yeah, I think, and it's funny. It's funny you bring up rebranding because that is something that I've actually been considering. You know, because I'm not. You know, I'm still going to do my live streams when it comes to sports and stuff like that. But you know what this channel was originally supposed to be. That's what I'm getting to. You know what I'm doing now. That's what the channel was. You know, initially supposed to be. So I want to thank all my haters out there. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for inspiring me. You can do like a segment, the dark side of the ring. Yeah, yeah, that's a damn good idea. Yeah, that you know what? I'm definitely yeah. I'm definitely gonna put that in the works. I'm definitely gonna take what you said. You know, and I'm gonna definitely yeah. Damn, that's a good ass idea. Shit. Because there's a whole lot of darkness in the man. Shit, shit. You can incorporate dark side of sports. Yeah, yeah, that's damn. I mean, but of course, I couldn't use dark side of because they already got that shit trademark. But I could change the name up instead of using dark. I could use darkness. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah. I'm gonna think about that shit tomorrow. I'm gonna yeah. That's damn. Hey, right on irony. That shit hella dope. Hmm. Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna um highlight a lot of the positives because there is some positivity out there. But I'm gonna do it where it doesn't because a lot of times you know people will take the positivity and they'll try to hide the negativity and act like it's not there. So I want to be able to bring it to where it balances itself out. You know what I'm saying? So you get an equal of this and you get an equal of that without anything overlapping each other. Yeah, take the overlapping. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I stated a few months ago, you know, I got a litany of topics. You know, um, some of them I'm probably not going to do just based off of my commentary. Nowadays, but there's still a whole lot of topics that I'm gonna bring up. Just like with the military. I got look. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. There's gonna be some military people out there that's probably not gonna like what I have to say, and there's gonna be some military people out there that are like, I'm glad somebody's saying it, you know. But you can't dispute what goes on, what has happened, and what continues to happen. So that's another area I'm going to be tapping into. You know, I like to talk about the topics that you know that are not comfortable to have. You know, Like let's not sugarcoat shit. You know, everybody's house got everybody's house has some type of junk in it, right? So let's not judge while you got yours. You know, there's so much to talk about. There's history mixed in with truth. Yeah, exactly. Mike King in the building. Good morning to you. So, I like to ruffle the feathers a little bit. as as many of y'all know, I like to ruffle some feathers. You know, we look at the channel, the prison guard Hector Bravo. He talks about the dark side of the CDC and military, but also talks about. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, we need more channels like that. You know, because there's a lot of stuff that people do not want to talk about. You know, and for some of them, I definitely understand because that's a yeah. You know, it's just some things you just can't talk about, and I get that. You know, conversations are meant to be had, and if everyone always agreed, then we would all be sheep. But we have always found a way to agree to disagree, but stand on options. Yep, or stand on opinions. My bad. Yeah, exactly. Right there. You know, if we agreed on everything, then what the hell are we gonna talk about? You know, life would really suck if we agreed on everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's I mean, like, I really think about that. Like, if everybody agreed on everything, you know how boring that would be? Oh shit. Man, remember that thing. That's good not to be a yes man. Yeah. Yep, exactly. And don't be a yes man. Yep. Yeah, and that's what a lot of these people, want to be. They want to be a dictator. You know, I know this country did everything to put everything in place to where we won't have a dictator. But who's to say that we won't? Because all it takes is one side to agree on everything and be like, okay, well let's go ahead and pass all this shit, and there ain't shit anybody else can do about it. You know, because like I stated in my live earlier, I ain't never been a yes man. I ain't never been. I no. I've always been the rebellious one. You know, I always went against the grain. You know, because I know what I stand on. I know what I believe in. And that makes a lot of people uncomfortable because they think, okay, well, this is how society goes about it. Fuck society. I can give two fucks about what society says. If society said, if society said, go out there and go do a back triple a back triple flip off the Golden Gate Bridge, handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Like society's gonna tell you what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. What do you find acceptable? That's what matters. Because at the end of the day, once you go home, once you walk through that door, you home. That ain't got shit to do with society. That's you and your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own way of doing things. That ain't got shit to do with society. But if you bring society into your household, now you got a whole crop that's adding on to the generation of society members that's going to go along with the get along, like straight zombies. Like, no, you know, I taught my daughter, look, be your own person. Just don't follow the crowd. If you don't think it's the right thing to do, don't do it. Just because they're doing it, don't mean you have to do it. If you don't feel like you want to do it, don't never be forced to do anything you don't want to do. Be your own person. Because at the end of the day, it's you who matters. Yeah, you could be out there hanging out with your friends and everything, but you going home by yourself. You got to deal with shit on your own by yourself. So you don't need to follow the crowd. And she's always set that example. She's always lived by that example. You know what I'm saying? To this very day, she don't follow the crowd. She got her couple little friends, whatever, and she cool. She don't go because nah. I mean, of course, every generation has their own way of doing things. I mean, yeah, but you ain't gonna find her out there doing the shit that you see these motherfuckers out there doing in society. She's a working woman. You know what I'm saying? Oh, most definitely. Work definitely has to be there. And I start my work down. Okay, Mike. Sure. Have a good day at work. Yeah, and that's I'm always said you got to look at everything. You can't just look at one side and be like, oh, okay, well, that's what it is. No, you got to look at everything. You know what's that saying? You got his side, he got a side. Well, how that shit go? Um, oh, you have two sides, and then you have the truth. So it's actually three sides. So you got two sides, and somewhere in the two sides, you got the third one, which is the truth. Otherwise, you got two liars on your head that's trying to be petty with each other. Daniel Berry in the building. Good morning. Three sides to every story. Yep. Their side, your side. Yep. There it goes. That's the same. Their side, your side, and the truth. That's what it is right there. You know, because I never understood. Like, growing up, you know, you get in trouble and they'd be like, okay, well, let me hear your side. Okay, well, let me hear your side. But they always just take one side. There ain't no mutual shit. Now, I've been cool if, okay, well, both of us get in trouble, cool. But I'm the one that get in trouble. And the fucked up thing about it is because of my reputation. No, I only had a reputation because I didn't take no bullshit from no other student. I didn't take no shit from no teacher. I didn't give a fuck. Why, if you wrong, you wrong. You the adult. I'm the kid. I'm the one that's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, doing the shit. But you doing the shit. You supposed to set the example for me, not the other way around. You know. And then we end up having a parent teacher conference, and the teacher are there. Oh well, he's so intelligent. He's so outspoken. He knows saying all this good shit. But when my mom ain't around and I'm in class, you on my ass. Like, get off my ass. First of all, you a teacher. You shouldn't be on my ass. I'm a kid. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? But it was always, and that's the thing about society. Society always takes one side. It's like, oh, something happens. Oh, but that. No, wait, hold on. Just hold on for a second. Let's hear the rest of the story so we can develop a informative, you know what I'm saying, outlook on it. Y'all know, as soon as something happens, what's the first thing everybody do? Everybody go to one theory. Boom. And then it come out that what they thought wasn't necessarily true. Yo, Doug, what's up? Bro, I just had a parent teacher conference. Damn. How did that go? I used to dread them motherfuckers. I used to dread them. Because I'm like, why is you lying? And then you try to make yourself out like, and then I'm sitting there, and then I'm looking at my mom like, you buying this shit? And I'm looking back at my teacher like, you bitch, you just lying. And then, like, teachers can be so fucking condescending. It's sickening. It is so fucking sickening. See, I know I wasn't tripping. I know I wasn't tripping, right? So it wasn't until I had my kid where I had to go to, you know what I'm saying? I had to go to the parent teacher conferences. I had to talk to the teacher and all this. And the teacher's still doing that same shit. I was like, I remember it was one of her teachers one year. I forgot what grade she was in. I said, I think she might have been in the fourth grade. It might have been the third or the fourth. And something happened with another student. And so, my daughter, she stood on business. Okay. So so I'm talking with the teacher, and the teachers, how they always do, they always want to talk up the student before tearing them down, right? So she's talking about all these good qualities, and I'm just like, uh-huh. I'm just waiting for it. I can give two fucks about what she's talking about right now. I'm just waiting for the shit I'm waiting for that part of the conversation to come. And then so the part of the conversation came, and then so I had to bust the teacher's head real quick, like, wait, hold on though. Because so what the situation was, my daughter was being accused of talking in class, right? But there was another student that was doing the majority of the talking, even though my daughter wasn't talking at them certain times. I wasn't absolved my because I know my daughter, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't absolve her from that. It's like I know you, I know you. You was doing some talking in there. But if you wasn't doing all the talking, you was really trying to do your work, then like I said, don't worry about it. I got this. So I told the teacher, look, If my daughter is sitting there doing her homework and there's another student talking to her and she's ignoring her, why are you getting on my daughter about that? You need to get on that student about that. And then she was trying to go around the corner and basically try to absolve the other student. And I was like, no, I wasn't going to give that to her. I was like, no, you need to deal with that student. You know, I've spoken to my daughter. I told her you don't need to be talking in class until it's time to talk in class. You don't need to be talking in class. But if there's another student that's trying to talk to her, and then you blaming my daughter for that, we have a problem. And I'm not going to let you slide on that. And I could tell she was bothered by what I said, but shit, I'm not finna to let you just throw my daughter out there and make her and try to make her into something that she's not. Oh, I feel that. Which is one for my daughter. They go to some high school 1 year. Oh, there's an Irish voice. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Young school go and Drew go off for after the parents like, yeah. So I don't know when your kids get there. Man, that shit crazy. Go to a lot of women kids. They're actually taking away. Man, yeah, look, and they know that, and they play off of that. You know what I'm saying? As like, unless you a parent that's on top of that shit, and really like ain't much change, right? Ain't much change for the time when we was kids to how our kids is. Like shit, yeah, shit's different, but they're still kids at the end of the day. So there's still a lot of shit that you know, like you take away the electronics, you have us, right? That's basically what I'm saying. So they're still kids, they're still going to do kid shit, right? But these teachers, these schools have this high moral compass, like we're just above and we expect a certain way and da 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 da. But yet when shit goes on, they be completely ignoring the shit. And then when shit pop off, they want to sit there and blame the wrong people. Like, why you no? Why don't you do your job? That's what you can do. Stop pocketing the money. Stop pocketing the money because we know how the shit works. The government gives the school board money. The school board deviates that money throughout the schools in the county. And then that money is supposed to go towards books, pencils, computers, paper. You know what I'm saying? Different learning stuff. Like, come on now. But no, it doesn't. The school board is pocketing the money and then they're giving the money to only certain schools, and just to make sure that it don't look suspicious, they're giving a portion of that money, and they're saying, "Oh, we're having budget cuts." So we can only give this, or we can't give any at all because of budget cuts. And then that's how they'll draw it up in the papers, so that way they don't get hit. So I want to talk to your kids. They'll wait for this. Man, they're on some bullshit. They said until your kids go home. That's, yeah, that I'm like, fuck that. So say my kid gets into a fight off campus, or got the punk or something, and they haven't been home yet, they can still get suspended. Yeah, that shit crazy. And the only way that doesn't happen is if you go home first and then leave and then get into a fight at the park. Well, n- not unless the park. If the park is separated from the school and you don't park ain't close by, and yeah, ain't no school officials, and yeah, it's tricky. School gets around 800 a day per student. 800 a day per student. What the fuck? Shit, schools need a lot more than that. Just say fuck going home. Yeah, I had a couple homies like that. They would not go home. They were like, fuck that, I ain't going home. Keep my ass out. I'm gonna go spend the night at my friend's house. And then the next day I'm gonna go spend the night at my other friend's house. Matter of fact, that's how my brother was too. He went to school, but he wasn't always home. You know, shit, I took my ass home. I didn't mind being at home. Home was the spot. Shit. We had parties there. We had barbecues there. It was in the neighborhood. So the homies was always there. You know what I'm saying? Homies around the corner. And I was good. I didn't have to worry about shit. I was straight. That's what you would do. Stay at different girls' Now, I personally didn't do that. I didn't need to do that. If you catch my drift, you know, when you got access to in house, you good. You know. Matter of fact, I'd be thinking about where some of the females I used to fuck with back in the day, what they up to today. Like, what do they look like and shit? Like, do they got families? They married? Like, I'll be thinking about that shit sometimes, especially the ones that, for some reason, I broke their heart because I said I didn't want to be with them. Hey, y'all ever been through that? You ever had a female like you and she wanted to be with you so bad, but you didn't want to be with her. You just had to break it to her, like, no, I don't want to be with you. And she just acted like the world was about to end. Don't it? You know what I'm saying? That shit can get critical. Yeah, I like being home too, for real. For the most part, my spot was the chill spot. Yeah, and then everybody was always at my house anyways. From the big homies to my folks. It was just and then the homies just like stayed like literally down the street, around the corner, you know. But everybody was always at my house though, so it was just like shit. On Saturday mornings, man, the homie Rob B, CIP, he was the only one that'd be able to do this. He'd come in my room, I'd be knocked out, like dead to the world. He'd come up in my room, wake me up, and how he woke me up was he'd kind of shake me, and I kind of open my eyes, and it would either be a blunt or a joint right up under my nose. And I'll be like, oh shit, okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. Like shit, I'll be out there in a second. Shit, I get up, I throw some pants on real quick, I go brush my teeth real fast. Shit. I go outside, man, shit. Big smoke in the air. And that's how the Saturday mornings would go. Man. And then Saturdays period would just be, because we 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 would link up in the morning, then we would just kind of just go somewhere and kick it, and then we would like disperse like around the afternoon or sometime. Shit, I go home. Shit, we all go home and go do whatever we're gonna do. I would go home. I'll go eat and shower and shit. And shit, I jump on the game. I'll be high as fuck. I'll jump on the game and and then shit, I'll probably take a nap or something, and then shit, I wake up and then shit. House party. Or we finna run through the hood and get into something. It was either a house party or we was getting into something that we shouldn't be doing. I just found out this girl we dated through middle school and early high school passed from that. Woo. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. I always wondered about that. What was this girl doing or up to now? Trying to look at my see if your house is the kick it house, then it's different. Yeah. But we gotta remember we grew up in the early to mid '90s. Wait, man, yeah, it was funner. I wouldn't want to grow up nowadays. I would never take away growing up in the '90s. I mean, it was just the food was better, the clothes was better. You know what I'm saying? The women had less attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like it was respect in the air. You know, it could get disrespectful. It could get. We all know it could get very disrespectful. But for the most part, the overall aspect of it, it was respectful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew where everybody stood. Was nobody stepping on nobody's toes and all this shit unless you just had beef with somebody. That's a whole different situation. But if you just out there living and you just, you know what I'm saying? Man, it was cool. And we still had bomb ass weed. we still had dope ass weed back then. Now I can't say that for everybody else, because everybody else is kind of late to the party, like 20, 30 years late to the party. But in the '90s, oh, irony, when it came to when it came to Northern California, especially the Bay, we still we still was smoking on dope smoke. Eighth grade high school was a big fun. You know what I'm saying? The '90s was classic. Man, it was man. Like we need our own star on the Walk of Fame. And everybody that grew up in the '90s, we need our own star on the Walk of Fame. '90s is a different animal. It is. I tell my kids about the '90s, they think it's still like, nah, that really happened. Uh, sure. Yeah, I would tell my daughter, like, your generation could handle being in the '90s. She was like, why? I said because we was too real in the '90s. We wasn't following everybody else. We was doing us and had a good time doing it too. You know what I'm saying? Had a good time doing it. Oh yeah, the music too. I can't forget about the music. I mean, shit. Look, if you're gonna talk about guns and killing people and all this and all that, could you make it sound good? Okay, can you make it sound good? That's all I'm saying. Don't be doing that shit using hella auto tune and thinking no, you're not scaring nobody. Okay, you out here looking like a gay hobbit. Ah, yeah, I would love to be on this whole back like, oh man, man, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that would be so fucking lovely right there. That would be it. That would be the business. Oh yeah. Oh, V more. Oh yeah. Also, you're out there in the DMV. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. V more was the yeah. Shit, man. They go down in Baltimore. Yo, as a matter of fact, there's a couple of cats that they be doing like short videos and shit. They be doing dancing and shit. It's like it's called the Baltimore Slide or something. I think it's called. I'm like, okay, I see you, Baltimore. And then of course we can't forget about the dopest show ever made to mankind, The Wire. You know what I'm saying? The Wire. That shit was so fucking raw and dope, man. They don't make shows like that no more. Skinny jeans and the anchor with me. You know what I'm saying? Man, oh god damn the skinny. Oh yeah, the Wire was an understatement. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because they couldn't go too much with it because it was already too real. So they couldn't go. You know what I'm saying? To actually, yeah, people definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to handle that. Yeah, yeah. No, it really is. Shit, don't get me started on Oakland, the Park Heights Straight. Ah, yeah, yeah. They killing it with it too. I was like, oh, okay. I see y'all out there. The Boondocks cartoons. Like, yeah. Yeah. Baltimore got a lot of history. A lot of history. A lot of history. You know. Just that whole DMV area, just it's just a lot of history, you know. But Baltimore, I definitely would like to go one time. But hey, Doug, hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Hold on. I appreciate you while he also plays the lie. Oh, yep, exactly. All the time. Yeah. Yo, so hey, Doug, I want to ask you something. Are you a sports fan? Or better yet, do you watch football? Are you a football fan? Yeah, you. Uh oh. Uh oh. Irony. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. So you know what's happening Christmas night then. You know what's happening Christmas night. Uh-oh. You know we cooking bird all year, right? What the hell? Ah, hold on for a second, y'all. Okay, I'll bring it up. Hold on. Take this off. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they beat us. Man, that game and the damn Super Bowl. Yep, Christmas night. Yeah, we definitely owe the Ravens. We definitely owe the Ravens, and we coming for our revenge. We coming for our revenge. Like I said, we cooking bird all year. We going. We is literally going through a bird gauntlet. That shit hella funny. We going through a bird gauntlet. The, the Seahawks twice, the Eagles. We got the Cardinals coming up Sunday, and then we got the Ravens. Oh, this shit hella funny. It's Birdland. That should have me. That should have me hella weak. Like we really up here playing hella bird teams. The only bird team we ain't playing is the Falcons. And I was really hold on. I'm starting to think like, wait, you might as well put the Falcons on there too. Shit. Instead of us playing Minnesota, you could have put the Falcons there. Just with a different outcome. But we coming up. But that's gonna be a good game though. Everything holds up, it'll be two number one seeds. Because some people got us predicted to go to the Super Bowl on the rematch. Oh yeah. But on the rematch though, now we taking that one. Fuck that. No. No, 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 no. Man, I don't want to talk about the Warriors. I don't want to talk about the Warriors. I don't want to talk about Draymond Green over there thinking he a UFC fighter and shit. God, this shit hard to watch. Yeah, yeah. As long as both teams stay healthy enough, hey, it's going to be a rematch, and hopefully the lights don't go out this time. Like how how does what's his name? I keep forgetting dude's name, but you guys got the ball at the half. We kick it off to y'all. Y'all run it back for a touchdown. And then right before, like I think we ran one play or whatever, and then the damn lights go out. Like, why the fuck the lights go out? Like that was the craziest shit ever. They said everyone expandable except Curry, which is true. We need a big man. I don't know where we could find one. But if he's out there, we need to go get him. Because they gotta do something different. Because this is not it. And the frustrating thing about it too is it's not like they're having a hard time putting up points. But it's when they're getting the points is the problem. And then the defense is oh my god. I don't even recognize the defense. Like what is that? Yeah. Yeah, I was man. I'm sitting there, I'm watching the game, and I'm like, this shit taking hella long. What the fuck going on? You know? I mean, that was, I mean, all intents and purposes, that was a good ass Super Bowl because we did make our way back into the game, and we had to. If we score on that last one, we win. So it was just like shit was crazy. Two hardball games, and Big Brother won both of them. Yeah, nah, it was shit. Man, y'all had like some Ray Lewis, Jesus Christ, God aura going on with y'all because it was like that was his final year. So it was just like everything was going y'all way. Even in the AFC Championship game. Like, what the fuck? Like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? That shit was wild. Christmas game this year. Man, it's going man, exactly. Man, right, yeah. Man. And thing about it, man, I like Ray Lewis. I like it, man. Ed Reed. Oh, Ed Reed was a monster. Man, exactly. That's what I loved about having P Dub, you know, Patrick Willis, because he was an exact replica of Ray Lewis, probably just a little bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? But still, he just controlled that shit. And if he hit you, oh, you're gonna feel it. Yeah, we got the night game, boy. Purdy out there playing like a he looking like a Joe Montana. He looking like a young Joe Montana, not the older Joe Montana, the young Joe Montana that has some mobility. That older Joe Montana didn't have no mobility, but he'll still slice you up though. He'll still slice you up. You know what I'm saying? He got that touch with the ball, man. It's a beautiful man. He has a beautiful throw. Yeah, Reed got a mean ass bug. Yo, that motherfucker look. He looked like he was about to kill somebody. Like, you all right, bro? You okay? We got a man right now. Yep. Willis, Golston, Bowman. Man. So I was just watching a video. Joe Staley was talking with Trent, and it was and Staley asked Trent, "What was the toughest guy that you ever had to defend or go up against?" They both said Alden Smith. I said, "Ooh, them long ass arms, man! Alden Smith and Justin Smith, the Smith brothers, man! Oh my god, they was giving quarterbacks headaches, headaches." You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was crazy. So many quarterbacks have said Ray was the worst nightmare. He was. He was. No, because like you could watch the game, but like if you ever watch like the one with when they're mic'd up, oh Ray Lewis was a he had that Lawrence Taylor type feel to him. And y'all remember Lawrence Taylor, that motherfucker was out of his goddamn mind.
He over there on the sidelines out his goddamn mind, and when he got on the field, that's how he played. Like shit. That's one of the reasons why Joe Montana he didn't have a lot of his mobility, because it was either Lawrence Taylor or it was Carl Banks. Either one of them motherfuckers was hitting him. You know what I'm saying? The Giants defense, yeah. Bill Belichick, man, yeah, he fucked it up. He fucked it up. He had a promising career. He was gonna be man. Arthur Smith was gonna break. He was gonna break records. He was gonna be defensive player of the year. All that shit. Because you remember, sure, it was him and Von Miller. They was the two. Like you didn't want to go up against those two. Man, ain't they? Ain't they? You can hear all that shit, all of it. Man, I don't bring up Trump. Oh, man, you know that's a sensitive spot, man. You know that's a sensitive spot. You know Charles Haley, that's a sensitive. They just gave them Super Bowls. Once they gave them Charles Haley, it was over. Like, what is you doing? Okay, you don't like his attitude. What the fuck is up with our team and not liking attitude? Man, I'm so glad we different now. But back then, what the fuck? So, man, you what? As long as he's producing, what does his attitude have to do with anything? He's a football player. Football players have attitudes. What the fuck? Like, I didn't like that shit. Oh, so we're gonna trade him to the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys, man, do you not see what they building over there? And y'all just gonna give them Charles Haley? Man, y'all motherfuckers ridiculous. And look what happened. It came to bite us in the ass. Yeah, that shit still made me mad. Like, what the fuck? Like, why didn't you trade him to the AFC? Why are you gonna trade him to another NFC team with the potential of having to go up against him? What the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all hated him so bad that, and they're gonna turn around and want to bring him back at the end of his career. Like, what the fuck is going on right here? Oh man. Hey, I love the 49ers, but we done did some weird shit. We done did some weird shit before. I don't understand the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But hey, y'all, I'm about to jump off here. I want to thank y'all for coming through, kicking it with me on the late night. And we're gonna do this again tomorrow or later on. So with that said, y'all have a good night, y'all have a good morning, a good afternoon, wherever y'all at. And like always, we're gonna keep it cracking. We're gonna stay militant. And I'm about this bitch. Peace.